Just before we get into the video, I would just like to say this is a warning, and if you are copying along with the video, you are doing so at your own risk, because there is a high chance that something might go wrong. Anyway, let's get right into the video. Hey guys and girls, Sneak here. I have an old Dell system been lying around in my cupboard for years and years, and I've been wondering what can I do with it. So I'm going to turn it into an emulation station where I can play all my old retro games, like from the SNES to Mega Drive and so on. So there's going to be a couple of things that we need. We're going to need a keyboard. We're going to need a USB pad. And also, the system doesn't have a hard drive in at the moment, but that's okay, because I do have a 160 gig hard drive there that we're going to use. With the hard drive, we've got it connected up to my main Windows 10 PC via USB or internally by SATA and power. And we're going to install some files on directly to the hard drive. I do apologise if you can hear me heavy breathing right now. I am full of cold. My daughter's full of cold and my wife's full of cold, so at the moment I cannot escape it. So anyway, I'm going to jump onto the Windows 10 computer and we'll take it from there. As you can see, I'm now on my Windows 10 PC. There's a couple of programs we need to download. So the first one is going to be batocera.linux. So all we're going to do is click on Get batocera Linux 29. It will take you to this web page. Because we are using an old Dell system, we are going to need the old desktop/laptop. So we just click on the x86 and we'll click save and OK to download. The next program we're going to need is called Etcher. So again, we're just going to click on download and we're going to click save. I will leave all the links in the description below, so you'll be able to find them a lot easier. And as soon as these downloaded, I'll put on my desktop and we'll go from there. Right, now we have both programs downloaded. I've put them on my desktop. As you can see, batocera and Etcher. So what we want to do now is extract the batocera. You can use a program called WinRAR. It is also a free program. I will leave the description in below. So I just right click and click on extract here. So it's just extracting the file. It does not take long at all. Right, as you can see, it took a couple of seconds. Just finishing up now. As you can see, we have extracted it. Now what we need to do is install Etcher. So we just double click on it. I'll just click agree. This shouldn't take too long to install. There we are. And what you need to do now, you need to connect your hard drive up via USB, or you can do it internally by SATA and power. If you're going to do that, make sure you know the size of the hard drive you're putting in and the name of your hard drive, because that'll be very important, because you do not want to erase your main system hard drive. That'll be very bad. So anyway, I'm going to plug my hard drive in now and I'm going to use my USB. I have an external closure, so I just popped in there and it makes it a lot easier to connect it by USB. As you can see, it doesn't really matter about my hard drive and stuff on it, because Etcher will just format it anyway. So from here, I just want to click on flash from file. If you're not on this area showing your desktop stuff, just come to the sidebar, click desktop, and find batocera, the one we extracted, and just click open. Next, we want to click on select target, and as you can see, mine's found mine already. My storage device USB, 160GB. But if you are using SATA internally, you might have to click where it says show hidden, and just make sure you pick the right drive, because if you pick the wrong one, it will format the hard drive and reinstall on there, and you will lose everything. So make sure you have the size of the hard drive you put it on written down, and the name of the hard drive. Trust me, I've made that mistake before, and I'm about to go back and reinstall Windows. So anyway, as I said, I'm using plug mine in through USB, sorry. So I'm going to click on my storage device USB, so ticket, and click select. Then all I have to do is click flash, and it's giving me a warning, it's going to use your larger drive. That doesn't matter, I know it's only a large drive. It's kind of weird because you can't do this with USBs as well, but USBs don't have a lot of storage on them to hold the games. So anyway, I'm just going to click yes, I'm sure, and now it's starting to flash, but it might ask you, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Just click yes. And now it's going to be starting to flash. Now, it only takes a couple of minutes, doesn't take too long at all, so I'm just going to leave mine run through, and I'll be back with you when it's done. It's almost done. It's just finishing off its validating to make sure it has been written to the hard drive fine. Again, I do stress, if you do use SATA and power internally, just please make sure you pick the right hard drive, because it can mess everything up. Anyway, as you can see, it says flash complete. So now all you have to do is unplug my USB hard drive connected. Again, if you're using SATA internally, make sure you power everything down and turn your computer off before you take the hard drive out. So the next stage is now put everything in the old computer, the old Dell system, put your hard drive in and connect it up to my TV or monitor, whatever you're using. So I'll be right back. So as you can see, guys and girls, I have everything now connected up that I need to. I have put the hard drive back into the old Dell system. So the only thing to do now is just turn the power on, and with fingers crossed it should boot directly into batocera. So that's power coming on. I do apologise about the video quality, I am using my phone. So as you can see, we are loading in, and this is just checking the size of the hard drive and making sure everything's correct. So fingers crossed we won't get any errors. It could take a couple of seconds or a few minutes, just leave it to run through, it's absolutely fine. And we have on the splash screen. So that's a really good sign. So now hopefully it should load in some files from the hard drive. As it is doing so. I do apologise if you can hear sound in the background. As you can see, we are now fully loading into it. So on my pad, all I have to do is press the Xbox button and put all the inputs in, which I'll do so right now. You can see, so up, down, left, right, start, select, A, B, X, Y, left analog up, left analog left, right analog up, right analog left, R1, R1, R2, R2, L3, R3, and my hotkey is going to be my middle Xbox button. Let's click OK, and as you can see, we have loaded into it fine. There is a couple of games added on there for you already, but I will show you how to add games in the next video. There is also sound, but I've muted it just in case I get copyright claim, but I'll play a couple of seconds of it. So as you can see, the sound's working fine on it. So anyway, guys, the next video, or I don't know where to the end of it, is show you how to install your own games so you can have a better game file. Or put games on you really like to play, like old school games. Like I was a big SNES fan, so I might add quite a few SNES games. But anyway, that's all for now.